Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rick Smiley Morning Show, 28 after the hour, y'all. Hey, listen, congratulations are in order. Maria, today is the first episode of your Mind, Body, and Business podcast. It debuts on all podcast platforms. And in this first episode, you're going to be sharing key steps to reaching big goals.
Yes. Thank you so much, Rickey. I'm so excited about this podcast. And it really gives me the ability to reach so many people who can't, participate in my wellness programs. And so in the debut episode, I'm talking about setting realistic, practical goals. And, when you have a big goal, it can feel overwhelming, right? Because, say you want to lose 100 pounds, you're looking at the whole 100, or you want to get out of debt, you're tens of thousands of dollars in debt, but it can be done. And so the first step, Rickey, is awareness. Knowing what you want is the first step to achieving it. So you got to ask yourself, do I have a clear goal, or am I going about my day guessing? And a lot of people do that. They do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and they don't have intention. They're not moving their day specifically trying to take action towards that goal because they don't know what it is. And so I want to encourage you to set a goal, and a goal that is a little bit scary. Sometimes we are intimidated to dream big because we think we can't achieve big things, but you absolutely can. So set that goal. The first step is awareness. Number 2, Rickey, is action, and not just action, but intentional action. Success requires you to take action and to do something. When you take action, you're setting yourself up for greater chance of achieving your goals. Also, again, those big goals should be broken down into smaller ones. So if you want to lose, say, 50 pounds, you need to be thinking about, what do I need to do this week? Can I lose 1 pound, 2 pounds this week? And you do that, and it stacks up, and you will eventually get to that big goal. The third thing, Rickey, is accountability. Being successful requires you to take ownership of your actions and choices. So often we try to blame other people for where we are or not in life. And it's really important that you hold yourself accountable. If you say you're going to do something, you have to show up for yourself. You can't expect other people to show up for you and to believe in you and to invest in you. You're not doing it for yourself. And I see this with a lot of people. They get mad and say, well, I should have got that job. I should have done this and that. And you're watching everybody else realize their dreams, but you're not holding yourself accountable. So accountability is really important. Check in with yourself every day. Evaluate your efforts on a consistent basis to make sure that you are on the right track.
That is
and then the fourth
awesome.
thing, yeah. And I'm sure that
motivated.
Everyone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw, not to cut you off, but I saw a video with Draymond Green. Rocky, I don't know if you saw that video. He was working out with some guys and was going to hell off on some basketball players. And he was just talking about some of the simple stuff that they're not doing. And he was cursing and going off. And I'm talking about man. And he was talking about the same thing that you're talking about. Just getting up and just trying to be there for yourself, showing up, accountability and just doing everything you can to get better.
Yes, sir.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yep. And Rickey, I don't talk about this a lot on radio, but I do talk about it on social media. But I am a debt-free millionaire. My net worth is $1 million. I do not have any debt. And I didn't get lucky with Bitcoin or flipping real estate. Man, I started 5 years ago. I pulled out my bank statements and said, Maria, what are you doing? Why are you buying all this random stuff on Amazon?
Preach.
Why don't you have a budget? And I had to hold myself accountable for my actions. And I'm telling you, Rickey, every day, every week, every month, I was chopping away at it. Then I built a business. I didn't wait for a company to give me an opportunity. I had to get out and get it for myself. And everyone needs to know that you have the power to do it. But you have to hold yourself accountable. I've got some fire in my voice. I'm talking in all caps right now.
Come on, Maria. Preach.
It does. It takes discipline. And the last thing is an assessment. Self-assessment is so important because it gives you the ability to examine yourself and determine if your actions are producing the desired results. Listen, it's okay to make mistakes, but you got to know that you're making the mistakes. Don't go from week to week. Like, if you didn't lose weight or you didn't eat your prepped meals or you didn't exercise, don't go into the next week with those same mistakes, those same bad spending habits, that same stanky attitude. check in with yourself and assess if what you're doing is pushing you towards your goals. So listen,
do you have a fine
what you don't know? What you don't know, Brad?
I got to buy myself stuff. I work hard. I got to buy myself nice stuff.
No,
I can't. I order Amazon all day, all night, and get whatever I want.
That's my biggest problem.
And I do have some debt that I'm paying off. I had a lawsuit, a serious lawsuit that was major coin, so I'm still paying that off. But I still got to treat myself.
Yeah, well, the cool thing about goal setting, Brad, is that it's individual. It's personalized for everyone. So someone else's goal may be, I need to experience joy in my life. I went through extremes to get out of debt, but you don't have to go through those extremes. You can pace yourself. Right. It was really important for me. Like, I got to go to therapy over debt. Like, I have a bad relationship with debt. Like, that's my experience, and that's my goal. But I do understand the importance of pacing yourself and buying yourself nice things. Yeah. I'm going to buy me a new car next year. I've never had a brand new car in my life, and I'm 44 years old. So I'm going to buy me a new car. Yeah, I know. I've never done that before.
I just went on Amazon and canceled this platinum toenail clipper. I didn't need that. I could have
That's what I'm saying, Ricky. Discipline. That's all I'm saying, Ricky.
Maria, your toes deserve that platinum toenail clipper, bruh. Get your toes together. Yes, get that.
I got some stuff I need to pay off. The hell with that. Maria, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Man, follow me on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore, and check out the debut episode of Mind, Body, and Business podcast with Maria Moore. It's wherever you stream your podcast. Ricky, thank you so much for this opportunity. I appreciate it.
All right, y'all, Maria Moore, yo.